Hello and welcome back to the stream. Welcome. So how is everybody today? We are back for a Tuesday night stream as always. Coming in a bit late tonight. Had to do some stuff from work before coming on, but we are ready to go in Serra Mesa and let's head out of the cinematic view to take a look at our city. Oops. And also turn off the game speed. Okay, so yes, welcome to the stream. How's everyone doing today? This Tuesday afternoon. I've had a busy day at work. Very busy actually, so it's overtime, but just got back to have some food with my partner and then got to streaming. So it's nice to get back into City Skylines and have a chill evening for the rest of the Tuesday evening, that is. So yeah, so welcome. We did quite a lot last stream actually, so it was a very productive stream, and yeah, we had some good interaction in the chat as well. It's always nice to have new people in the stream, so let's see if we can match that today. And yeah, you might have seen already, but we are 1 follower away from my 50 follower goal, which is my first follower goal really. I don't really have any point in that other than I enjoy having some thing to try to achieve. So getting 50 followers is just one of so it's one of many future goals for this channel, I believe. So but thank you for all the support to everyone who has been following me and popping into the chat now and then. It's always nice to have some people to interact with. So yes, Serra Mesa. You might have seen from the title of the stream, but yeah, we are considering ourselves pretty finished with the northern suburbs, which consists of all of this, which is mainly called Bonita. But we have the suburbs of Glenview, Milito View, Crest, and Riverside as well. There are a lot of possibilities for detailing and redevelopment here, but for now, let's just keep it as is. We have reached a population of 20,000 as well, so that will help us keep the city growing when we get into the city center, which we might do today. We might get into the city center planning. I think it is very time consuming, so I usually do most of that planning in between streams, but I really haven't had the time lately, so we might just do that on stream today. And yeah, and then I can get feedback from you guys, so that is even better. Just wanted to take a look at this little building here because this is new. I did add some new building, so some new buildings from the Steam Workshop and some new building themes. So, and I made a few of my own as well. Seeing as now, up until now, we've only focused on low density residential. So, yeah, the tallest building we've had for now is like these guys, 4 floors, but mostly houses and shared houses. We have done some plopping, of course, like the seaside area here with these more classical looking buildings. So we are getting a bit into plopping, and I kind of enjoy that too, making these small areas which are quite distinct, so to speak. Like we have this more classical area here, we have this more modern a bit of a higher populated area out on the so what do we call this kind of thing really? And half island? Yeah, I think that there's a word for it, but I can't remember it right now, so it's not important. So yeah, people are enjoying the beach as well. That's nice to see. Well, this guy's just standing about. But anyway, I hope he or she is enjoying him or herself. Oh, and we did connect up the highway actually as well. So now we actually have a complete road from this eastern highway all the way alongside the sea here, the inland sea. Yeah, so we're calling this part the inland sea because it's a bit too big to be a river. The road is going all the way to Lonsdale, Coronado, and round to Marina. So you have two options now. So most people coming from the south there will probably head this way if they want to get into Marina. They don't have to go all the way up to the northeastern corner here anymore. All the way around and back. Yeah, I suppose that is what it's like. It's not too much traffic here though, so maybe not. Maybe they aren't coming here. But anyway, they have options, and we have a connection from Bonita to Lonsdale as well, so that is nice. Yeah, I haven't really had the time to finish up this the markings here either. I'm gonna do some testing here, but yeah, when I get time. First of all, I stream Tuesday and Sunday evenings. Unfortunately, I can't stream on Sunday evening because I'm going away from Saturday to Sunday, and I won't be back until very late actually. And we have done some esports streams on Thursdays as well. We actually have our last game of the season. That is in Rocket League. We have our last game this week, but I can't participate, unfortunately, because we had to move the game to Sunday. And again, I'm not home at Sunday, so my 3 teammates will take care of that last game. We'll try to get some highlights out of them, though, so we might show some clips here. But yeah, so it will be a busy week. I'm away tomorrow and Friday as well, so tonight and Thursday is really the only available days I have. But yeah, so I'm happy we could get into Serra Mesa tonight and do some building here, some chill building. And by the way, again, if you see something weird with the stream, or especially the music, if it's too low or too loud, please tell me, because I had to reinstall my computer last week. So yeah, there's a lot of small settings that I'm still not completely sure about. Yeah, to start off, let's do some small time detailing if we can find any spots. I did notice at the park we have kinda neglected this riverside park here since we built it, so we might just take a quick dive into this one. I'm especially thinking about this park maintenance building, which is kind of an eyesore. It's not too much of an eyesore, but I think we can do better here. I would really have some parking here and some paths around it, just to surround it a bit more. We had a suggestion to fence the park in, but I really don't think we should do that, because this is... Yeah, so this whole park goes alongside the river, so I just want it to be an open park. I'm not planning to earn some income from this park, so it's mainly an open space. Will also increase the land value around it, so it's good as is, I think. Let's just do some parking here. I want to use that 3x4 parking here, like that. What are these signs? Oh, it's hedges actually. Okay, so, and paths. Gonna do some... Yeah, should really be concrete, but let's just try dirt here. I want to use something else than this pavement paths from time to time, so we have some variation. Let's just destroy that tree. Ah, damn it. Okay, can I get it back? Yep. Okay, so you should come here, and you should get back here, like that. So that is something already. I'm gonna do some bit detailing here. We're gonna do the lamp posts, the standard ones, just alongside the dirt path there. Just have some lightning for people who walk here at night. These paths have lightning already. Oops, wrong button. Actually, we could just do a path from this side as well. Or is this like a... Ah, this is a spot for a side gate, of course. Yes. Is this side gate as well? I guess it is. Yeah. Not in park area. Okay. Let's just fix that. Park. Oh, barely. There we go. So, park area? Yep. And let's just move you there and you as well. Yeah, I think that is okay. Let's do some lamps here as well. Just light this place up. I think, let's turn on anarchy. I think that is sufficient. Just gonna delete that spare lamp there. Boom. Okay. Should we do some bushes here as well? So we have some new people in the stream. Welcome everybody. Welcome. Nice to have you in today. Nice to have some people watching. Yeah, so how is everybody today? I'm always interested in what you are doing tonight as well, and always, if any of you are playing City Skylines, I'm always interested in what kind of city you're building. Inspiration comes from sharing with each other, I think so. Yeah. Just gonna make a small path like that. I don't want to connect it, but I want to make some kind of not campsite maybe, but a place for people to rest really. So we could use some things from the nature reserve park type here. I'm thinking like these lean-to shelters first of all, and yeah, that's exactly what I want actually. Maybe on this side instead, actually. Like here. Yep. You can go and I was thinking some benches just to complete this area. Just some small stuff here. Like this, and then continue with more vegetation here. Just gonna do something like this. This bushes is nice as well. Just to encapsule this place just a bit. Just to make it a bit more cozy, for the lack of a better word. So something like this, just to make a kind of a tree grove here, so some sort. Yeah, and they can still sit there and watch over the river. I think this is nice. Cool. Should we do something about this? Yeah, maybe some trees. Don't want to do too much here. I haven't used the Eastern Cottonwood in a while, so let's just do a couple of these guys. Like that. Then goes for this area. I think that is okay. That kind of hides the park maintenance building just a bit. I'm gonna just continue just fixing things here. Maybe this should be a small parking spot as well, just to fill out the gaps. We have this 2x2, right? Does it fit? Barely, but okay. Barely is good enough in this case. Yeah. So that is nice. Actually, we can go right there. It kind of hides this building. I think this building is... It's not the prettiest. It's a bit too big for what I consider a park maintenance building, but hey, it works, I guess. We're gonna just fill in this area, trees. Not these small guys. I want some of these bigger guys. There we go. Yeah, sure. Some shrubbery here as well while we're at it. Let's just gonna do some random shit there. Or some random stuff, I mean. And lastly, grass. Boom. Okay, so it's a bit more vegetation here now, and I think that is a good mix. So it kind of hides all of this, and then plops out into the riverside here. We have quite a bit of people walking here, which is nice. She sits on a bicycle as well. It says, "Oh, kind of enjoy this area." I think it's nice. This tree is just not pretty at all. It's way too big for the asset there. Might need to change that. Should we just do it? Yeah, sure. What kind of tree is it? It's the yeah, it's the yew tree. A yew or dew, I don't know how you pronounce it. Let's change it with something smaller. Maybe the hazel. Yeah, sure, the hazel large. Let's go. What is the other tree? That is the Corsican pine. Let's do a hazel here as well. These are vanilla trees, I think. No, these are vanilla trees. Okay. Hazel large. Or young street. Sure, street. That is much better already. So there's three. Okay, so I have to change that last one as well. So let's go hazel again. Hazel bush maybe. Small tree. Sure. They're still quite large, but I think they work a bit better. Actually, that last one was a bit too large, I think. So what did we do? This one, yeah. Sapling, street, young. Young is better. Yeah, that's much better. Yep. Okay, so I think that is some nice little detailing of the park maintenance building. I think that does the trick there. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Any suggestions here is also welcome, of course. Entertainment-wise, this park is 5-star, but it needs to attract some more visitors. Being that this park is kind of on the end of all of the districts, no one will use the park to go through it. So that will, of course, attract less people. We have kind of the same situation in this park, actually, because yes, we have this is park in between everything, but there's a road going straight through it, which they don't have to. So they don't have to use the park to get through it. So this might be. This road should really be a path. Maybe we should do some redevelopment at once here. Maybe that is a good idea. So what I was thinking here, that this is kind of a town hall, so this should have some road access. So but we can fix this easily. What if we just take one of the roads out like that? Boom. Then people will actually have to go. Well, they can still go in here, but they can go just. They have to exit the park or enter from some of these gates. So that'll kind of help here, I think. Then let's just try it like this for now. Move this piece before we do anything. And I also will then have a side gate, of course, here, which is perfect. Oops, sorry. Where is it? There we go. So that will kind of have the need for a side gate, and you can go as well. And path. Boom. That will actually get a few more people into this park, I think. Yes, we still need a lot of of visitors here to upgrade this park to a level 5 eventually. Yeah, so that fixes quite a bit of stuff actually. I think I enjoy that this is a bit of an open park. There's not too much going on here, except for in the flower beds there, so of course. That is quite nice. Okay, so the best thing about all of this now is that we have a very healthy income now. So that helps immensely when we're now gonna spend a bit of cash to plan out and get into the city center here. So that will help us massively. We are gonna do some more detailing this stream. Just gonna go ahead and start some planning here. Oh, sorry. First of all, let's take a look at our farm. We built this farm last time out. Again, haven't had the time to detail it yet, so maybe we should do some detailing here later in the stream. Yeah, sure. So let's go into the farm then. But it is working nicely. It is level 3. Yes. Just need some more workers actually to get level 4 here. So that is nice. And yeah, it needs to produce quite a bit more as well. Just gonna put down one more building here, because then it will tip into level 4, I think. So what can we do here? What do we need? We could use... Yeah, we have a lot of crops. We could use one or more of these guys, maybe. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a medium crop field. They're quite small actually. How is it small? Ah, okay. So boom and boom. These are gonna be potatoes as well, I think. Yeah, potatoes. And one more of these pastures here. Well, they're really called, yeah, large animal pasture. Like there. So these are pigs, right? Yep. We'll continue the trend with pigs. And I think that will tip the scale eventually. Let's just keep this going now, and we can take a look at this later. This is working nicely, and this is also working nicely. Great stuff. Great stuff. Yeah, let's do some detailing here later in the stream. Actually, that is then 2 of our industry districts down. We then have just the oil and ore industry, probably for original industry districts, that is. So we have some fishing industry as well, but they don't count in the same way. We can't start thinking about some factories when it comes to the industry here. Still need a lot more people though, so that is a thing as well. Our economy isn't that good, it seems. But yeah, the case is we need more people. Just gonna take a quick look at if there are any places we can just place down some zoning just to fill in the gaps here. Could just put down something here actually. Do you want to do that? Nah. Is there any place that is prime for an upgrade to high density maybe? I think this is as good as is. We did some custom buildings here last stream as well. They look quite nice. I actually think we can do high density here. Let's just do that. So I'm kind of deleting some good homes now, but we are doing some redevelopment now, so I think that'll be okay. Let's just get rid of some trees here before we start. They usually despawn when new buildings spawn in, but not always, I find, so yeah. Yeah, so that will take care of some more population. Oh, just gotta check. City planning, hire us ban. Yeah, hire us ban. So let's just see here. Could have some more density by the train station here, but maybe not. Maybe not. Do we have some space left in Marina? Maybe. Just taking a look for some spaces for high density. I don't want too much high density here either. This is a small suburb, so I'll be a bit careful with that. Everything's kind of full here. Could do these guys actually. Yeah, actually we're gonna do those guys. So let's just do it like that. And sorry guys, we are redeveloping the area. Sorry about that. We're gonna move. Okay, so that is probably the only high density buildings we're gonna have here. So I'm quite satisfied with that. There is traffic here, by the way. I think this is maybe a temporary intersection, because this road will of course go into the city center eventually, and then traffic will explode on this road. So might have to do something else here, but for now I think it will cope. I think it will cope with the traffic in the future as well. We'll just gonna have to see. But yeah, just save the game here. I have so many mods and assets now, so yeah, I'm constantly afraid of crashes. So this game is starting to show its age in terms of processing power and stuff like that. It's 7 years old. It gets 8 years after Christmas, so it's soon to be considered an old game. But I think it's one of the best games of all time, because it's so all-consuming, and you can play it however you want, arcadey or creative. I have a lot of hours in it, at least. Okay, so let's just zoom out, take a step back. This kind of weird square here, this I'm calling it the half island. It's kind of technically an island, but yeah, you know, this area is going to be the city center. It's quite a large area, so we have plenty of room to experiment and grow. We have the beautiful hills in the north of the city center here. A walking tour here is a very nice project. I am so looking forward to do a walking tour in the hills. Just amazing. I am envisioning a what are those called again? These cable cars, monorail. Yeah, these cable cars. I must admit, I played so much City Skylines, but I've never placed a cable car at all. So that will be a first. But that is perfect for like some trips from the city center and up to the hills. I think that will be excellent. Could have a system where you can actually take the cable car by foot to the top here and actually down to Lonsdale on the other side. That would be really nice. Maybe that will eliminate the need of a car actually. So maybe we'll do that. But you know, many ideas. So the hardest thing to do with a big blank square like this for me is just getting creative, because this is just, I don't have anything to go on here. Yes, we have some nice beaches, we have this river here, the hills in the background. I haven't really thought about where the skyline is gonna go. Do we want the skyline down in this square here maybe? Or in the center, on the foot of the hills? Yeah, so you know, I think the highway is gonna come in from this spot. We have the highway coming off here now and straight into Marina. I think this is gonna be a highway going straight across and through the hills here, down here and across on the bridge. That is the plan, I think. And yes, we're gonna have to do some intersection jobs here, but that is easy. That is for the future. Looking from this side, we also have the train line and the highway connection from this side. So a pretty natural thing to do here is just going straight across. This rail, so these rail tracks, they almost fit straight into these guys, so you can almost do a straight line here. Almost the same for the highway coming off of this little piece of land. It will have to circle maybe down across the river here and then back up to the highway. I am not sure if I want to have it as north in the city center as here, or if we should have several highway connections. So yeah, so this is just planning. This is what I find the hardest to do. Creative planning for just the projects, for what I want to do, and at the same time thinking about traffic and how to build this logically. Because I don't want it to be a big square, but I want it to be efficient. So I think this is the hardest part for me, at least. But it's fun when you start to build and to get there. But I'm thinking about it now. Railroad wise, I'm just going to go straight through. I think that is nice. I'm going to use trams and underground probably for the traffic system in the city. We might eliminate trams altogether and just use the underground system for the intercity connections, and then have some small stops up in Marina, maybe even across to Bonita here, and of course down here, because this is a big flat spot as well. This will be a wide, big suburb, kind of part of the city center. We are going to do a Yokohama-inspired, kind of a resort city here as well. Town, we could call it. So we do have some outskirts, which I want to be able to reach by the underground system. So yeah, I'm thinking trains for regional transport here, and the underground trains for intercity transportation, that is. Okay, so my thoughts: rails, a big railroad station back in the middle here somewhere, so we can almost start with that and build from the station. I think that is a good idea, actually. And I'm kind of thinking four entries from highways. So we have this road. There's going to be a small road coming here, but I'm not counting that one. I'm thinking this is a T intersection. We're gonna kind of, yeah, I'm thinking we're gonna keep that. Then we're gonna, as I said, have an intersection here, turn the highway off to this spot. And seeing as we're gonna have a town here in the future, we're gonna have even, and yes, we're gonna have a third intersection here, splitting the highway off to this side, which is gonna go, which is going to be the west entrance to the city center. It's going to split off here and go down to Yokohama. So we will have a highway connection coming from the southwest as well. So highway connection coming from the west, highway connection coming from the southwest, somewhere here. Then of course the logical one is is this highway connection coming from the east. Probably gonna have it a bit higher up here, so maybe around this part. It kind of meets up in the middle, and I'm kind of thinking it might not be a highway, but it would be a major connection, a tunnel straight under the hills there from Bonita. I think that'll be a nice way to go about it. We still want people to use the highway here and up to get out of the city here. We might just have this connect not just straight to Bonita, because that will probably take most of the traffic just through Bonita and out of the city, which we don't want. So maybe actually connect it like in the middle here, so that it's actually a longer road to go through the hills up to this road and out here to get out to the city. So, but to summarize, one eastern connection, one in the northeast, one in the west, and one in the southwest. That is my plan. It's a very coarse plan, but I think it'll do the job anyway. So that leads me to, all this thinking leads me to maybe we should build this city center or we build this large city out from the train station. Maybe that is what we're gonna do here. Because we have the opportunity now to place down a big station just down here, maybe in the middle, and then have this train track kind of split into 2 or 3, so we can kind of separate cargo from bypass trains and separate them from trains going to stop here. And I think the one. I am of course thinking way too much about this, because I'm also thinking that we can have this as a central station, the main station, and actually have train traffic going up into the north of the city. And that line could also go through the main train station and go down to Yokohama. Instead of overground, or instead of underground. I am thinking too much about this, way too much, but we could have overground trains here as well. Well, this will have a natural station actually overground, so that is okay. No, we're gonna keep underground for the most part, but we're gonna leave the option open to have a overground train line going from Yokohama to the north of the city center here. But anyway, that leaves us with just placing down a station here. So I do want to follow. You can kind of see the squares. I do want to follow the direction from north to south. So let's just put down this standard small roads here. Because this isn't parallel, is it? Hang on. If we just try this one, is this parallel to the squares here? It's almost. I think it's good. I think it's good enough for me, so I'm just gonna go with that. We're gonna kind of find a center here. Oh, this is long. So if you say that the square coming from this part, maybe. To like here. Okay, so it's almost 300. So let's say 300 then. So let's just say 1500 from here. Yeah, sure. So let's just go a bit back. So sorry, not 1500, 150. But that is about here, I think. So let's just say this is the middle there. Let's go straight up, 80, and let's go straight down like 50. So I'm just doing this as a kind of a starting point for the train station. It would be nice if we could line this train line up, go straight into the city center. No, sorry, the central station there. Oh, when going into cinematic camera, I just think this map just looks amazing. I think. And I'm kinda inspired to just make this as beautiful as we can. Oh, this is gonna be great. I think this is gonna be great. Okay, so let's take a breather and find us a train station. Hang on, just gonna check a message here. All right. So what do we have then? We're going to check the actual railroad tab first of all. So let's see. I'm not going to use the vanilla ones, of course, because they're too small. This one, I think, is actually a good model, but yeah, not today. We have this content creator station as well, which we need to remember that we have. I've used these multi-platform stations quite a lot, but Again, I want to do something different this time. We also have these guys, of course. Metro Plaza, these are glass box transport hub. I think this looks amazing, but it's a terminating station, so this wouldn't work here because they can't go through it, which is not nice. But we could actually use this up here, but then it's too big, I think, so not today. The old market station is also very nice, absolutely, but it doesn't fit the theme here. Crossover station is really good, actually. I've used that before. Sunken dual island platform metro stations. These are metro stations. Those are really nice, actually. And so some of these content creator DLCs are quite nice. So you don't have to go into the Steam Workshop all the time to find good assets, I think. But that is it when it comes to trains, I think. Metro. There are a lot of metro here. These are the ground bypass stations. This is quite nice. Dual island platform. This one is nice as well. It actually has four platforms, so that's nice. But historical train station. Yeah, so we could do some elevated there as well. So that's actually a thing we need to think about. Do we want to use elevated railroads for the city, or do we want to keep it at ground level? The easiest thing I find in city centers is to use elevated, because then standard roads can go underneath them. And I always feel like if you have the railroad on the ground and you need to have many crossings, it just looks ugly when making a short bridge over it, and it takes too much space to just make a small tunnel underneath the railroad. So I kind of like the idea of having some elevated train stations there. So this is too small. I think both of these are too small, but let's just see what we have here. We can, of course, have a settle station located at ground level and just have elevated tracks going in and out of it. That is no problem. So let's just see. Brazilian train station Guyana. This is small, but it's quite nice, actually. This is perfect for like this area here, which will be some smaller density districts. Let's just get back into here. What else do we have? We have the Amtrak station, which is also very nice when you place it down, that is. We're looking for something big now. So, Estación Central del Paraguay. Can't really see how it works, but I kind of feel like placing it down, but yeah, sure, let's go. Oh, well, that is interesting. I think it looks amazing, actually. Oh, we need to be able to implement this someplace. But you know what? This is terminating. This is a perfect terminating station for the line going from the northeast to Yokohama here. And by the way, this place isn't going to be called Yokohama. I'm just keeping the name to just remember what I'm inspired by there. I'm getting I'm totally getting to that period in my life that I'm starting to forget quite a few things. So my age is certainly showing there. But anyway, this one we're definitely going to use, but not here. Not in this area. We need a bigger station. Where am I going? Yeah. We could always use this. These are DLCs as well. So we have 4 tracks here. Sorry, 4 stops. I think it's too small. What is this? USA Neck Quad train station. This is elevated. This is quite nice, actually. And it's elevated, I think. You can customize the tracks as well. Unfortunately, I don't have any really big stations downloaded, although I have quite a few nice ones. Let's just take a quick look to see if there's anything I downloaded that isn't in these categories. What is this? That looks weird, but cool. Huh. We could maybe use that somewhere here. Historical train stations here. This is the airport train station. Elevator train station. Yeah, nothing here. So it might be that we have to use that DLC one, the big one. Train metro hub. Ooh, here we go. Okay, so there's both an underground train station and a metro station. This is really nice. But again, too few train tracks, I think. I kind of need to place this down to take a look at it as well. Ah, because this is a road. Oh, okay, I don't want it then. Yeah, so this is metro, I think, and this is trains. It's really nice and all, but not for me. This time, at least. We are wasting a lot of money here just to test stations out, but yeah, it'll get back to us. So it kind of has to be that that big one. That where are we? Oh, sorry, I was searching. Let's just check one last time. What is this? This is the airport station again. So we could use this all market station, of course, but I'm not too. What we could do, we could perhaps place down something big like this one as a temporary thing, because we're just doing the planning today, so we're not doing the filling out the immediate area with zoning and stuff like that. So we could just put down something like this, boom, connect everything up, and then I'm gonna go, and then I could go to the Steam Workshop before the next stream and find something suitable, because I do want something like a bit more South American styled. It could work, but it's not my favorite. So let's keep this one in mind, the old market station. I think I like that more than the what's it called? The the multi-platform train station. Yeah, I think this is okay, but it doesn't have too much character, to be fair. Okay, so let's just scroll to the end there, see what we have. Yeah, so this looks really nice, but it just doesn't fit this the placement here. No, so that's it really. That's it. So what if we line this up? We need to move that road there. Okay, so we can change the tracks here actually. Yeah, so this is the Railroad 2 system. We're not going to use that. So I haven't really dealt with this too much. Ooh, this actually has a metro station underneath it. I didn't notice that. Okay, so how wide is this station? It's about actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 16 wide. So if you move this road 8 up, it will fit perfectly actually. But we might want to have it on the lower side. Let's just move this just 6 up here, I think. You're going off. So like that. No, that is 7. That is 6. Okay, so let's just do it like that then. Old market station. Here we go. Do you want this smack in the middle? I think that is a good. Just a tad to the left there is a good turning point for when the line needs to go up north here. So sure. Let's just go with. Needs a bit of space on each side. So let's just turn. Let's actually do this precisely. Let's just use 14 on each side. This is 14, right? Yeah. So if we then do it like this, I guess. Actually, 2 more to the left there. There we go. That is nice. That's nice. So then we have. Actually, let's just do it like this. And continue. So this is down 25. We need then 25 this way as well. There's kind of 50 in between here. So that is a nice number actually. And can we do? So then we have to do 18, right? Yep. Okay, so that actually encompasses the station, but yeah, this is too small actually. We're planning for the future, so oops, that was wrong as well. Have to redo all of this then. 25 and down. Let's go 20 just for measurement's sake. There we go. New nodes. Okay. So that is the start of our city center then. Now when I just look at the station, it doesn't look too bad really. This is odd, and this is nicely detailed actually. There are some stalls here which would pass as, it could pass as South American, although all of the stands are stands with Japanese food, so that is quite horrible. It's yakisoba, yakisoba, yakisoba. So if you enjoy tasty noodles, you should go to this train station. But yeah, the mall itself is actually very nice. It's very old, of course, but I think it's cool. Oh, I'm really undecided now. Maybe we should just keep this. I'm going to take a quick look at the Steam Workshop in between streams, but you might just keep this actually. Okay, so for now, let's just connect this guy up. We are using these standard vanilla train tracks here. We could go for something else like this, these Railway 2 tracks. I haven't really worked with this at all, but maybe the high entry and stuff like that. I really don't know how this works, but you can use. Yeah, so these are station tracks. So all of these are station tracks. Okay, okay, I'm starting to understand. Let's go vanilla for now. So which of these are mostly straight on to the bridge there? It's actually the northernmost track, I think. Both have to turn, so it's kind of even Steven. Let's just go 130, actually 120. And so this is 12 tall. This is actually shorter, this is 8. Is 12 a good height for the city here, underpasses, or is it too tall really? I think it's a good start. Let's just keep it at that, and then we can keep it, or we can adjust it later actually. So just gonna do my slight curve and a slight curve back there. Oops, that is not elevated. Is this a place for the network multi-tool? Create connection mode. I think so. Does this create a slight curve? I don't really like this. It just creates a sharp tool here. Let's just don't use that. Is a curve tool something to do here? Create loop. How does that work here? Nope. Okay, so we're just gonna freehand this thing, I think. Let's try that one more time. So 178 maybe. Well, I think it's okay. I actually want to heighten this bridge a bit, so let's just do that first of all. Nodes. I want all of these guys to be... Oops. What am I doing? There we go. So I want all of these guys to be... That included that one? Yeah, sure. To be the height of this one. That actually creates some weird stuff here, actually. This is now precise, right? Yeah, we need to have a taller bridge here. There's gonna be some boats coming in and out of here, so I'm gonna do this one to that one. We're gonna go all between here and do that one, but a bit taller. So let's just see, how is the curve then? Oh, it's nice actually. We could do 2 more as well. That's good. I am totally buying that. We might just want to adjust these guys 1 up. Yep, and on the same other side as well, I think. Actually more here. This one and this one. Yep. Do we need to fix this one then? I'm satisfied with that. That is actually almost straight line into the station. You can also see it through the cantilevers here of the bridge. Yeah, so this isn't perfect at all. This curve here. This is actually something we can fix, right? With the curve tool, like that. Did I choose the wrong one? Ah, arrange that line, I think. Am I using the wrong tool? Should be... So this is definitely the wrong tool here. I just think the least time-consuming thing is just doing it manually, because I think I know this needs to be a bit more towards the center here. This can be a bit more like that. It's not perfect again, but if we do something like this then. I'm calling that satisfactory. Then we can just do the final stuff with the arranged line mode from that guy to that guy. Yes, perfect. Okay, so I'm not going to waste your time on this anymore. We have some new people in the stream as well, so welcome to the stream, everybody. Nice of you to join us today on a Tuesday evening. We are planning out the city center here, straight in the middle of the Serra Mesa city. So, what we're going to do at once is, of course, to create a bypass track, because this isn't a bypass station, so it needs a track to go straight through here. It doesn't really make space for that, so we're just going to do some train tracks out here. Let's go 14 just to start off, so we have some space to work with. We're gonna have to connect up the other line as well. Probably gonna follow to the train and curve it around the forest there. I think that is a good one. So let's just go 14 for everyone here, just to start off. So what we want then is a bypass track, and it's logical that it is on this side, so like this. That is actually the same spacing as well. So trains can go straight through here, which is the point of the bypass track. One of the hardest things for me is always connecting up everything here. Ideally this would be something like a 40 maybe, like this. And we can always fix the curves later, but then we can do 30 here. Like that, and 20 here. Which is a bit wonky, as you can see, it's a bit much. We can do some more spacing actually. Then we have to connect this one as well. But really this can go parallel a bit longer than here. I think that is okay. And all of these tracks doesn't need to be throughput either, so but if you're clever now, thinking again, I'm again putting on my thinking cap here. These tracks are just going to go straight through to the station and straight through here, of course. Considering we are also planning a line from the northeast here into the station, across and down here, it's going to kind of cross this line somewhere. So what is the most beneficial to do when it comes to track placement then? Because it would be nice to separate regional trains from city trains. And we do that by not connecting everything up. So maybe we should just reserve the two lower ones for city trains for now. So we could, if we say that this track is for regional trains only, at least for the first part there, the part closest to the station, we could do like just 12 here and on the other side, and then we can have this following this alongside this road and going like because we need some spaces between the intersections. Let's go 20 and then 12 again, and that is it actually, because then we have actually 4 tracks for the regional trains and then 4 for city trains, and a bypass track. I think that is a good idea. Of course, the northeastern line here would have to cross this one at some point, but I'm not considering that a problem just yet. It can go in a taller track, or it can go in just to the ground and back up here. So I'm not too worried about that. But I think that is a good connection. We're going to fix the curves later, but for now, this is still the main regional line. So let's just go like 80. This is then go on a curve slightly and go around the forest there, across the river. This is going to be, what did I say, 12? Yep. And this is going to be like, we could do 12 and 12, right? So 12 and 12 like that. Yeah, I think that's a bit cleaner. So we can do the same thing here actually. This is then 12 and 12. All the connections are good, yeah? Yep, seems like it. How does it work if we use the original line mode here? Okay, doesn't work at all, doesn't work at all. Can we undo this? Okay, don't do that. Don't do that at home, people. Let's just do it straight. And we can make the curve ourselves if we need to, but this is slow speed intersections anyway, so it doesn't matter too much, to be fair. I think this is a good start. I'm not afraid of having this kind of creating a big grid on its own. I don't think that's too bad. We could of course avoid that by doing something crazy, like instead of having this go just straight through the city center and down here and into that train line, we could have it kind of curve from here, kind of go a bit of diagonal here and straight across the river and down here. Actually, we could do something fancy like that, and I kind of like the idea of not just having grids all the way here. I'm actually going to remove this so I don't think grids at all like that. What if we then just do that, and that, and then go diagonally from here, kind of breaking up the grid. So if we do a perfect, what should we say, 170 degree, it's not much of a curve, but it's something. 265 is too much because then we end up here. Again, we don't need to have this going all the way like here, so we could do 160, like 100, and then actually 110 maybe, 120. Let's just say that, and then goes 160 here again. Let's go 140 here and then go 60. Yeah, sure. I'm just doing this awfully ugly now, but we're gonna fix this curve. So that actually creates something more interesting, I think. Yeah, sure. Then let's just go straight here. The goal today is just to get this connected, and 120, and then we can go curves afterwards. Actually, let's go 20 more. Then curves 106. Let's go 130, 140 here, or 100. Yeah, and take this one back. Then we're gonna use the curve mode, of course. Boom. Would you look at that? We are connected. We are connected, but these are just ugly. So what I like to do here, for highways and larger roads, I just delete the two first one. I think that is a good enough curve. For trains, to keep the speed up, let's actually delete 3 sets of 30 on each side. So we then do the curve tool. That creates a much better tool. And I'm sorry, am I using one-way tracks? No. I'm not using one-way tracks, am I? No, because they look like that. Okay, so this is the right one. So that creates a much smoother curve here, so the trains can actually pass at a higher speed. So to create nice train lines, I find you need more space than you think. And if you take a look at it in real life as well, just walk along a train line, wherever there are curves, they aren't sharp at all. Trains are really big and heavy. So I'm going to try with a curve just going from for 20 on each side here. Just going to take a look at that. And I think this is a slighter curve, so that is perfect actually. And it's the same curve here, so we're going to do delete the 2 here and 2. Yeah, we're going to delete those as well and create a curve going from this to this. Voila! And now it is above ground all the way. I'm actually gonna... Yeah. So this is perfect inside the city centers. Because I think this on itself looks really ugly, but in the city center it's kind of hidden. So we're gonna keep it like this for the most part in the city center. But here, when you get out of the city, I really want to bring it down, so we're actually going to delete all of this we just did. It's a shame really, but we are going to do that. So let's just take some measurements here, just so we aren't doing everything different. So we're going to do that like that. So we're going to redo this and make them sit on the ground a bit more. Let's just delete all of this. How is the game sound, by the way? Is it too loud? I find I can't really think about it myself, and when I do, I always think that the sound you hear now when destroying things is always very loud. So I'm a bit unsure about the sound levels, but please tell me if you have any issues with that. We are going to go slight down here, so this is going to go like 6 at a time, right? So it's actually going to go 4 at a time. And 12. So there we are. That is a good one, I think. It's a good slight curve, a bit more realistic. And then we already actually measured where we are, so we're going to go straight to this one. Boom. And what did I do then? I did actually 3 more, right? And 100 and something, 130. I think 135 or something. Yeah, it's not necessary to have it too close to the last one, but I think this is okay. And yeah, so my point is, I think having the train tracks at ground level is a bit more appealing when it comes to like placing it through suburbs and stuff like that. We're gonna keep on doing that. And this one I remember, 3 on each side to create a nice curve. So curve, curve, enter. This network multi-tool is just amazing. So that is actually it. Trains can actually now get connected from east to west here, which I really like. So I'm already looking forward to actually doing the small suburbs here as well. I have some ideas now that we have connected the train tracks. The city center will be a big project for the future now, but we have a good start, I think. A very good start. In my previous cities, I always focus mostly on progress in the city and just expanding. Now I want to take the time to actually do some detailing and think about everything here. So I think this is a good start, just having the station here and growing off of that. Before actually placing down some zoning and residential zones and stuff like that, we are going to need the highway connection here as well. So at one point, maybe today, this one needs to get into the city, this highway here. This one I actually want to take in from the south side, just to separate it from the train tracks for a bit. Maybe just up here. It can follow this in the parallel actually. Kind of go beneath there. Hang on, I'm just going to check a message. Okay. There's some football games on later tonight, so I'm going to watch. So yeah, in about an hour, I see. So yeah, so where were I? Yeah, highway coming from this side, going underneath there, just for some difference. And slightly going parallel with the train tracks here. I am actually going to cross it and take the highway to the upper side here. So the thing is here, I really don't want the highway to dominate the city skyline here. I don't want it to kind of split up the city into squares or something like that. So I'm not too bothered about having it overground. We might just have this south-western highway connection being underground actually, and just having an underground intersection like in smack in the middle here. Could have the overground highways going from west to east, of course. I think that is a good idea. So kind of having something like an intersection here around the forest line here is a good point. But then I really don't want that big highway going just across here as well, because I will just mess up everything here. I am kind of envisioning now that the skyline is kind of centered around the city center here. I think that's a good place for the bigger skyline. This small forest line there is probably gonna go in the future, but we are gonna build around it to start off, and then we're gonna do some expanding and redevelopment, of course, which is what you do in real life as well. So this is the last thing to go, really. You can just build up the city center from northeast to southwest there. Build a small kind of a mid-town, you could call it, up in the northwest here towards Morina. I always say this name wrongly. So this will eventually go, of course, but we will have some parks to replace it. We don't want just grids and pavement there. We want a breathing city. So yeah, highways. So what is our cash situation? It's quite good. So much commercial demand. Our employment is 94%. Okay, so we have really high commercial demand. Maybe I'm just gonna give them some commercial before we continue here. A couple of small corner shops, sure. With a realistic population mod, which we are using here, you have so much more need for residential than actual commercial and industrial zones. So I'm gonna keep an eye on that. Why aren't garbage coming here? Oh, this is a bad one. I'm glad I came up here. This is actually gonna be like let's turn off collision then. No, there we go. There we go. Okay, so now it's connected. Yeah. So this wasn't connected. I saw that there was a glitch here. So yes, yeah. So you have so much more need for residential. So you're gonna keep an eye on not placing too much industrial or commercial zoning or in industrial buildings at all, because the best way to keep growing a city is actually keeping employment under 90%, more like 85%. That is a good point for actually growing. And that will help keep all of the demands high as well. A small digression there. Sorry if I'm checking my phone too much today, but just gonna answer some work-related stuff today. It's a bit of a hectic week. I am gonna start putting the highway in, I think. So I'm kind of thinking this will be a ground highway all the way up to here. Yeah, so there's gonna be a bridge here. I'm not aiming at connecting it all up today, but we need to make the shell at least. So I'm actually going to start by checking out what kind of intersections we have. I haven't really downloaded any big intersections, so we have this one, but that is to Avenue. So not too fan of that, even though this could be an avenue instead of a highway. No, I think I want a highway connection there. So if we had one with 3 parts highway and 1 part avenue, that would be nice. We could of course make our own here, which is probably what we should do. It just takes some time, really. Let's just do some measurements firstly. Yeah, so we want this highway to be square off of this place. So let's just do something like this. Boom. You're wasting a lot of money now, but this is totally worth it, I think. So that is straight. That isn't straight. Okay, that is bad. I need to be a bit more careful here. This is straight, right? Yep. And you can go straight across like that, I think. 90. Yep. And just gonna cut you off like right here. Yes. We kind of have something to go off of here. 3 lanes is enough. We're gonna upgrade it to highway with sound barriers, of course, since we're smack in the middle of the city. I'm thinking elevated here as well. Ooh, there's our first train actually. I'm thinking elevated here as well. Going through the city. I'm just thinking a bit here. I'm just gonna put down some roads there. Let's just go 10 for the highway, I think. Should we just go 12 here as well? Just check how high that is. Ah, damn it. Elevated road, thank you. How high is that? I think that is good actually. It's a bit of a traffic machine, so it's nice to have it a bit taller than the roads. So I'm thinking we're gonna go all the way up here and then go straight across for like here, I think. What if I do it like this? Let's just take it 60 here. So what do we need to be careful about now, because we are placing now so many roads, our road budget is just gonna skyrocket. So we need to be careful about that. So I'm just gonna connect up what we need to use and make the layouts and stuff like that. We could use cheaper roads for this and then upgrade it when we move into the city center, but that takes a bit more planning to do, so I don't want to do that. So I'm thinking coming off of here, turning into here. This is almost perfect for this end here, so we're gonna go like actually, I'm gonna use this road again. Let's just see what we can do here. Like 90. Yep, and like where do we want to go? Like almost up at the point there. So what if we do like 50 here? Yeah, so is this kind of straight across? Yes it is, yes it is. We're actually going to go more like this, actually, I think. Actually, I want to have it a bit further down and then going across like this, I think. Okay, so, oops, that was not my intention. Oh, that is going to make some waves. Okay. Hey guys, there's a semi-tsunami coming, you need to move. You totally need to move now. Oh, poor people. I just drowned their homes. Sorry. That car is just floating away. Damages of millions of dollars. Sorry. Okay, so how are you gonna fare in this big wave here? Oh, sorry about that. I think they're gonna do just fine. Oh, almost on the edge there, almost. Whee, okay. Yeah, they're okay. They seem like having fun. Whew, okay, so we destroyed a few houses. Oh no, we actually destroyed a few houses. Oh no, they're gonna have to rebuild. Oh, sorry. Okay, anyway, let's just get on with the road building then. So actually, I'm thinking about, let's just go 12 again. I'm thinking about making kind of an S down into like a more northern road here. So what if we do like there? And just go like 90? Is that enough? Let's go 100. Actually 110 too. There we go. Okay, so a natural thing here is actually then to use this again, the arranged line. No, actually, we're gonna, sorry, no, we're gonna connect it up just a bit narrower here. So let's just go 20 more, and let's just actually go 20 more here as well. Yeah, we need to destroy this here. 20, 30, 40, 40 actually, and let's just turn this around. Okay, so I think I'm satisfied with that, and then we can go arranged line mode. Oh no, sorry, I'm using the wrong tool again. This would have to use the curve mode, right? Yeah, sure. This is a very bad curve, but I think you can use the arranged line tool now, and then we can just do something like this. Excuse me? That is just horrible. No. Will you do this manual as well, maybe? Is this a manual job? What other tools can we use here, actually? Come on. Invert segment, insert segments mode, insert, okay. Create connection. Create connection, is that one we're gonna use, actually? Well, it does create a connection. Let's just try this and the arranged line mode. I'm just trying everything now, just to see what works there. You know what? That is okay. That is okay. I'm just gonna manually fix that, I think. Let's just zoom a bit in and see if it actually looks that bad. We need to fix the heights as well. So if you come here, this is actually not... I think this is okay, actually. Yeah, I just had to have a second look here. Yeah, this is perfectly fine. It just looks a bit wonky from this angle, maybe. But I think it's okay. We're of course just going to do the one road going from east to west here, and then we can do the parallel afterwards. This one is also great for this kind of stuff. Okay, so the other way then, we are going to go just straight here as well. Straight through. Let's just go 90 and no 80. Yep. And we're gonna go. Actually, I can do this firstly. This is kind of like a line going here, so I'm gonna do 30, and I'm just gonna go for a curve right about here. I think 30 again, and a curve. I'm not wasting too much effort into doing this perfectly right now. I'm just trying something, and then we can adjust later. Kind of think this curve is a bit too much, actually. What if we do this then? Yeah, sure. Curve, boom, boom. Better, much better. Okay, so we're gonna turn around. Here we go. That is it. So that is actually a nice network going through here. This is going to look very nice when we just delete this, yeah, all of these guidelines there, I think. So actually I'm going to take the road from here now, and let's just do straight, maybe. Yeah, let's just do it the American way, just straight ahead, straight roads. 100. I'm going to do some freeform here, actually, because I want to turn around this forest there. I'm going to respect the terrain where I can. I think that's a good challenge. This is kind of like something like this. Actually, that is not a nice curve at all. I'm going to delete that as well. So I'm a bit zoomed out, I think. So if you do something like this, then that is a better curve, and then we can go straight up to this part, I guess. We want this to be straight, actually. Hang on, I'm just gonna test something. What if we just do straight roads here? Yeah, we could do that. We could do this like 70 and then kind of aim for that. Kind of like this. Oops, I hope that's an autosave, not a crash. Ah, yes it is, yes it is. Which reminds me, let's just save the game before doing anything else. Go. Yeah, we used a overground road here, so let's just turn. Yeah, we can of course start out by using this one again, slope mode. So we're using all the tools from this tool pack actually. So yeah, I think that is good. Are you 8 here? This is a bit short. Ah, this is a bit shorter. Hang on. We need to do some height management before we do anything else here. Oh, and that curve is horrible also. Nodes, we're gonna do all of these guys, actually. Just to make sure, we're gonna not have these guys. I'm gonna do that manually just to make sure. We actually have a node underneath here as well, which you need to get rid of. Boom. Control H, set the same height as this one. And you're just gonna take a look at it while we do it. It is actually the same height. Well, this is funny. Good luck getting a train over that without creating a collision. Boom. Okay, so this was actually quite nice, but maybe the height here on the other side is taller, so we might just want to do like this. Having this a bit taller actually, because if you look at the train now, well, that is actually plenty of space, so maybe like that. I think actually that is nice. Okay, so if you go back to the same height, this is actually pretty nice. There are some space between there, so actually we are going to keep the same space. Okay, so I'm satisfied. This is a work in progress, as you understand. And it's going to go like that, and that is okay. These are going to be ground level, like that. And there's a curve here that needs to be fixed, which is this one. Much better, much better. That is a good one. Okay, so I am actually satisfied with that. Yeah, I think this is an interesting layout. So this makes for a natural intersection point coming like here. I think this could be a two-part intersection. So we could have like about here where we have a on and off ramp for both north-south going avenues. Here actually we could actually use something like this one here. That will actually work. And then we could have another intersection like more like in the forest here, like one going 45 degrees off to this way, and one going like maybe actually on the, down here actually. This might be a good spot for a intersection a video actually. I am thinking about starting up my YouTube channel again. Well, my YouTube channel is still live, of course, but I don't post anything there anymore because I really don't have the time, unfortunately. I really want to get back to that, so might do some intersection building videos or something like that, because I do enjoy both creating them and sharing stuff like that on the workshop, so might do that. But let's just get the hard work done and use the parallel tool. So this is the 5th or 6th tool we're using from this pack. It's just amazing. I'm gonna start from this side because that will create the layout nicely. So what I like to do then is just go as far as I can. So this will actually not work. Works like, there is the last one. Standard spacing for highways, the vanilla 3-ways highways are 32 meters. So there, actually. So that fits with many intersections on the workshop as well. Like that. Yeah, and of course I made all of it on the ground. So let's just redo that and pretend like I didn't do that. Boom. One more time. Elevated. Parallel. Boom. And we did it like all the way here, right? Yep. Back to 32. You could also use tab to do it on the other side, but of course this is already set up correctly. But if you hadn't done that correctly, you could just do it with this tool. That's nice, and then we're going to do like from there. And can we do it all the way here? Yes, we can. Yeah, just before the bridge there is nice. 32 again. I don't know if you can set 32 as a default setting, but that would be really helpful actually. This could actually be a converted to a bridge. I mean, this guy here could be converted to a bridge. Okay, so this is actually a come on, highway. Boom. Yep, and back to parallel tools. Boom, and can we get all the way up here? Yes, we can. Boom, and that is it. We just need to connect it up now, and we are connected to the east side actually. So let's just do a standard connection here. We can do this by ourselves, I think. Yep. Boom. Turn off anarchy for a bit. This is actually a curve. Okay, so this is where we actually want to use the curved mode again. This way it gets perfect like that. How is the... this is... Yeah, so this is why you do this in parallel mode. This is just perfectly equal and symmetrical. Nice. I really enjoy that. So the two last ones, let's go... Okay, so let's just do it like that. Boom. So I was thinking maybe a bridge here. There's probably not going to be boat traffic here though, because this is a pretty strong river. It's pretty narrow actually, so it really doesn't matter. I think this is okay. This is going to be a bridge though. And here is a point where we can use the curve tool. Boom and boom. That's it actually, so that's it. That's a nice blueprint. I think we are gonna do the rest of the job tonight as well, because we aren't out of time yet, so yeah, maybe not do the intersection, but we're gonna do something here. Let's at least create a bridge. So we are gonna have yes, we aren't gonna do elevator here, so let's just go. I think we're gonna go like there, and what if we do it like this way then? Let's just create like 20 here. Yep, and we can do, because we could do a curve all the way here, a curved bridge. How does that look like? Or rather, what does that look like? Horrible is the answer. Okay, so I was thinking curved bridge. I'm not too fond of that anymore. Really. So I think we're just gonna have to think from this east side of the river and only do that, because I think that will be the best approach. Just let's go one more elevated. 10 more, like there. Same for you, right? Yep, and that is not the same height anymore. Okay, so let's just fix that. Boom. Yep, and we're good. Okay, so I'm thinking just bridge straight across here. We make a small island just to drop off here, actually. Would that be cool? Just doing some thinking here. The thing I don't like about this, though, is the fact that this actually blocks off this small strait here going into the inland sea. And to be fair, we are probably going to fill this with boats, so... I don't really do this too often, but maybe underground highway is the way to go here. We were talking about it. It would just look so much cleaner and so much better if we just didn't have a big bridge here. It's really expensive, but you know what? I think it's worth it. I'm actually going to pull back quite a lot here just to get this up and running. Yeah, like 50. Let's first start with getting this down to earth, or down to the ground, so to speak. So 8 and 10, 8 and 10. No, sorry, 4 and 10, and 0 and 10. And you can do the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And there we go. We can fix the directions later. I think maybe we should put it even more back, but nah, I think this is okay. Okay, so let's just go down into the depths of the earth then. Let's just go 16, actually 20. Like go to 20 and 20, is that okay? Or is that a bit too steep? Or it's just actually diving into the tunnel there, but I think it's okay. I think it's okay, yeah. I want to go even deeper actually beneath the sea so we don't destroy anything. So what if we do then 30? Oh, slope to steep actually. Ah, okay, so this will actually follow the okay, so this will actually be 20 meters below the surface anywhere you are, so this will go deeper here. So that is actually of no concern then. Maybe if we go 10 actually. No, actually, let's just go 15 here and straight across. I'm just gonna go straight across here, like that, and then go a bit of curving, and we're gonna go 20 again, so we have the same height on each side. And go like there. And go straight for a bit, just a bit, and back up. Let's just go for a slight curve since we have space. So let's just go 30. Like that wasn't slighter at all, but I think that's okay. Go 20 more. So I'm more fond of that actually here, just to keep things interesting really. Let's just go. Let's try to do this parallel tool here then. So if we do it like that and all the way across, is that possible? Shift to underground mode. Almost across. Okay, so let's just go here then. Okay, so that is it actually. We're starting to run out of we're actually starting to run out of money here because this is so damn expensive. We're gonna go straight up. Oh, like a glove, almost perfect. No, it's perfect. Oh, it's just that the signs are on the other sides. Traffic. Okay, I can't see what that says actually. Perfect. Okay, so almost perfect here as well. But hey, what can you do? What can you do? This is actually going to go... Where are the nodes here? Oh, it's correct. Okay. I'm satisfied. Okay, I'm satisfied. This opens up this because I think... again, one thing I'm not using too much is ships in between districts, like, and but in this map I think it's a good opportunity because we have this inland sea and we can have some ships going all across here and down the river, almost all the way to Yokohama here, which would be nice. Yeah. So this actually keeps this river open. So we only have this railroad bridge, which we can make taller, of course. Then we have this big bridge across from Marina, and of course the 3 big bridges across the inland sea here, so that is okay. That is it actually. Let's just clean up this these grid roads here, just to see how what everything looks like. Just gonna be a bit smarter about this. So let's just go nodes like that. Delete. Do you want to keep some of them? Might just want the intersection here, so let's just delete this guy, this guy, and delete all of these. Careful, these guys. Yeah, let's just keep that as a reminder. Okay, so this is it then. The train line is the train tracks is already connected, so we have already seen trains coming across here. We're gonna upgrade this bridge to something prettier because I think this I think it's called a cantilever bridge. Don't think this is nice at all, and not for a big bridge like this. So yeah, we already have the trains coming off of here, so let's just follow this guy. So this is already doing its job. So let's take a quick break here while we follow this train. Okay. So it's a bit quiet in the stream today, but that is it's just fine, really. We have been really productive today, and because this is the part of starting the main part of the city, which I really enjoy it, but it's very time consuming, and I need to focus to get it right, or to actually create something that is interesting. We do have some custom trains now as well, which I'm going to use, because as okay as this vanilla train is, there are much better models on the Steam Workshop. But yeah, thank you for the ride. You are going to San Vegas, okay, not Las Vegas, but San Vegas. Yep. But to take a look here, we're going to create a public transport map, of course, and this will kind of be the outline then. This is kind of the inner city zone. Then you have the zone 2. If we talk in those terms, will be Marina and this suburb here, of course, maybe on this island as well. Zone 3 will be all the way out to Yokohama, and Coronado Lonsdale is zone 3. I think Bonita is also zone 3, and then you have the outskirts, which is the forestry area, the farms, future things up here, and also the oil fields down here, which is zone 4. So that will be kind of a good public transport map to make. I'm looking forward to that. I think this is clean. I think this is really clean, and it's not too boring either. Kind of snurp it together here. We still have space for a railroad line going like beneath there and across and up north. Will be nice. I think something like this will be nice. And then you can go right through across maybe the same place. You maybe have 2 bridges alongside each other, and one can just turn down here. Yeah, I think this is nice. This can actually be a through pass, a line going up and connecting up to here again. So that is nice. Yeah, many projects in the future. Many projects. We are closing up on 2 hours into the stream now, so let's just check it out. Yeah, so that is our plan then. So for the next stream, we are gonna continue building out the city center, I think. We're gonna take a break from the suburbs now. And I'm quite excited. As I mentioned, I might keep this old market station here. Crime rate is high, sure, there's no one living here, so help yourself. We might keep it, or I might find something even bigger and better on the Steam Workshop, but I kind of like the 4 station layout, or the 4 platform layout. Well, it's 8 actually, but yeah, you know what I mean. If we could find a model that has actually this bypass track integrated, that is really nice as well. But as promised, we are gonna do some detailing in our farm to finish off the stream. Just let me give me 2 seconds, gonna blow my nose. Right, okay, so let's do the detailing of the farm then, which is now level 4. That is great. So I hope everyone is excited for the city center, to get going there and to further expand the city. I know I am really excited. First of all, we're going to connect up some roads here. This is just a logical connection. I think that is it. I think this is a good layout already, so the main thing about the detailing these places, like the fields and pastures, are paths and trees, to be fair. I think that is the easiest we're going to do today. We do have some nice field decals as well, but I haven't really used them too much yet, so we're going to wait on that. This is going to be filled out with some more buildings eventually, but for now it's okay. There's no parking. Oh well, there is parking here. This one is something I also like kind of decorating. I think this asset on its own is quite nice, but we could do with a nice garden behind here. So that is nice. Don't have any leasing here, I think. Well, you do now. Boom. I'm placing this down because it's so cheap and yeah, it just fills out the needs for the buildings here. Let's just actually start here, I think. We're gonna fence it in, first of all. Or do we just want hedges here, actually? Do we have some hedges? No, we don't have hedges. What are these? Not nice at all. Okay, tunnel, okay. Oh, that is big. Ah, these are some interesting assets. Okay. What was I doing? Hedges. Do we have any hedges then? Vanilla sandberry. Ah, that is a nice one as well. No, let's just do the park fences then. And we're gonna turn off snapping. Yep. Worry about that. There we go. So I'm gonna do this all in the corners there. All the way down here, I think. The same here. Back on the corner. Oops. There we go. And come on. You don't need to snap there, do you? Boom. There we go. We actually have to turn off toggle node snapping as well sometimes. Then this can snap. That is a good enclosure. We could have a gate here instead. Do we have a gate? Or some sort of a gate? Yeah, we sure do. Okay. Let me just fix that. Industrial gate. Not the kind I'm thinking of. Chain link fence gate. antelope enclosure gate. White wooden gate. Ooh, this is better. This is better. Let's just delete this one. Do I have any things bigger? Black metal gate. This is more residential, of course, but chain link gate. We have a couple of alternatives here. Let's just try with this antelope enclosure gate then. Just for fun. Just for fun. This can be completely enclosed as well, so we're not too bothered about that. Like that. This is just going to be an experiment, you could say. And let's just line. Oops. Let's just line these guys up like that. There and there. It kind of works. It looks a bit wrong when you zoom all the way in, but we're not going to do that often, so I kind of like that. Let's just keep it as is. What are we going to do here? So paths. First of all, we're going to do the dirt path. Sorry, gravel path is the name of the game. I'm going to turn off what's it called? Collision. One of the paths is going to go straight through here, and we're going to follow up here like that. You can turn collision back on. I'm going to do a smaller. This is just a decorative path like that. I think that is it. I'm not going to do too much here. No, it's not going to be too dense either. So we're going to have some flower beds, and of course our good and native jacarandas. Let's have a couple of those. We can use the young linden trees in this this yard here, this garden. Let's just do something like this. I have a two square, two square, something like this. Sort of a formation here, and then we can have some flowers around it, I think. Let's just turn on anarchy again. Something like this. Nice. These are the rhododendrons which I'm using in this save and city. They are quite nice. Just connect up some of these guys. Nice, and this one also. Kind of doing something a bit random, but I think it's nice in the end. I fill out with some smaller edges here. But these aren't really small, but yeah, you get the point. Let's get some stuff like that, and then grass. This is really quick and dirty detailing. I'm not doing too much effort, putting too much effort into this, but I think it is a nice bit of a relaxing end to the stream. So something like that, and I'm gonna do it there as well. So kind of getting into something here. Kind of creating this kind of clearings here. But are there any gravel decals? Not really, not really. Oh, but we have kind of this. These are actually meant for roads, but I kind of like how they look inside here. It's more of a used area. Ooh, I think that is a good blend. I need to do something about this flickering, by the way. I think it's caused by the Relight mod, which I'm using to enable LUTs and color corrections and stuff like that. It's getting kind of annoying when you get into detailing. It doesn't really matter when you're moving around like that, but it gets a bit irritating. But I think this gravel texture just works perfectly with the grass texture there. So let's do the same here, maybe. Yeah, sure. I wish I had some smaller ones, but I think this is okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah, and let's just go for those, back to those wild hedges again. Do some of my standard detailing tricks, just like this, just keeping this like something more of a planted feel, and maybe not too wild here, something like this. I think that's a good one. I think this is a good start. And we can of course do much more here. I always like to actually have hedges instead of this. So we might look for some hedge networks on the Steam Workshop. We can do a now we're going for paths, right? Gravel path. We're gonna go snapping still off. We go like this. Okay. Go. You can walk down there. We have a public transport area. I think we have a single bus route, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, the B9 bus route. Here it comes, I think. Yep, those are pink buses. 6 passengers. No, 6. Yeah, 6 passengers. Okay, so a bit of gardening work here to start off. We're actually going to close the gap here just to make it even better. Use our oaks, which are native to the city. The big ones. Great. And I'm going to move you into place here. The small one on the end there. Yeah, sure. Yeah, some vegetation around them as well. Just to close the gap between these buildings slightly. I think these big live oaks just look amazing here. Okay, so let's just do some pathing work between these guys. This is also a place for gravel paths, I think. Not concrete, at least. Could use these nature reserve paths, of course. They're quite nice. We're gonna put snapping back on. Something like this. This can be quite straight, I think, for the most part. I like doing something different just because this is a farmland. It's not too constructed, if you know what I mean. You can do something weird here as well, like this, and this is gonna go. So this is gonna be like park paths, liberal park. Maybe straight dirt here as well. Would be nice with something better, but the only thing can you say is some concrete stuff. How is the university paths? No, they look way too urban. What about this nature reserve paths again? I kind of like these guys, so we can have the ones with the lights on in between here, like where we have big open spaces, like here as well, and then go standard nature reserve paths everywhere else. This one, yep, something like that. You don't need to connect everything up there, but to do something is nice. Oops, go. More of a curve. Yep. So this one can also go, of course. Just gonna move that tree. The curve back, and we can do. Continue the curve down here, like that. So it's a bit more random, but I think that is more likely to be realistic in rural areas like this. I'm gonna change the curve here just to make this a bit more even to the middle here. And lastly here, this doesn't really need to be anything, but you want a dirt path here? Yeah, this is a good space for a dirt path, actually. So let's just do it straight here. Because I'm leaving a couple of spaces here. That is because I want some trees here. So this is a bit more random. That is nice. This one, of course, we can do some. We're gonna do some other trees there, some different trees. And I'm thinking about the young lindens actually. These guys, which we used, or did we use them here? Yeah. So it's these trees. So this might be native to this area. We could use these pin oaks, which we have a lot of. I'm just gonna do forestry here, like that. Just gonna thicken up some spots here. Get my trees down. So we have these guys, these smaller ones here, which are quite nice. Root trees is also a thing. Let's do it the easy way today. We don't want to use too many different trees either. The horse chestnuts are alright. They're a bit too big, I think, but yeah, we need to. Actually, these are quite nice. Let's try these with 15 in between. Oh, I kind of like these guys, just for the mid sections there. Yeah, sure. And the same goes for these guys. Yeah. We have used the horse chestnut a bit before, so it's a familiar tree to the area. But I do enjoy this line of trees in the farming areas. Where I come from, I'm probably from a more urban area, but there are a lot of farms around that area that I come from. So I'm kind of used to seeing big open farms with paths and roads going all the way from one end to the other, with trees on both sides, like we have here, which I find looking quite nice. It looks peaceful and a bit concluded. Sorry, secluded is the word, of course. I'm gonna save, of course. I totally forgot that. I think this looks nice. It kind of ties these four quite separate fields together. And I am gonna sneak this a bit more towards the road there, I think. I think that looks better as well. What would I do without the Move It mod? I don't know. This is a good spot for parking as well, I think. Yep. Let's do some parking here. Let's do the big ones as well. Maybe not the big ones. Yeah, sure. What is this then? Okay, so that's the wrong way. You are the right way. Just trying to tie everything together. Yeah, sure, that is enough. We can do the hedge here. Let's turn off the line tool and let's do boom. Sometimes it's just fun doing something without all the tools as well, like we did there. So we are going to use the tools now, the line tool and the young linden, a bit of a smaller tree. I'm going to pull up, oops, clicking all the wrong buttons today. I'm going to do it like that again. Superb, I'm going to do it like that. I'm going to keep this area as open for now. Don't want to overdo it. Do this one. Like these tree lines which you're making here. I kind of enjoy them. Like that and like that. I think we're going to do something alongside here as well. No, not there. So I think we're getting somewhere now. I don't necessarily want to do too much more here. I think we're kind of good. Our road budget has just skyrocketed in this episode. Don't want to do too much here. This is actually good enough to be a level... No, it's not good enough to be a level 5 yet. I don't want to increase the amount of workplaces here just yet. We need more people in the city before that, because we are up to 92% now. But I think detailing wise, we have a good start. I'm going to do some more, of course, but maybe not just yet. I can go down here as well. Because we have some space for some more stuff like... what am I doing? Yes, so we have some more stuff like farm... some space for stuff like farms and those kinds of things here. So yeah, we are, of course, going to fill out everything in the future. We have a good amount of space for the farms here, so this will be a nice one. Nice place. We might even have a small residential community up here. I think that will be nice, maybe down here, to kind of separate the buildings from the farms, if you know what I mean. I think that would be nice, actually. So yeah, we're gonna call it there, I think. We've been very productive today. I'm really looking forward to the next stream though, because then we're going to go deep into building a city center. I'm going to do some small bits of planning and stuff in between streams, but not too much, not too interesting things. So you're not gonna miss out on anything. But I think these networks is very nice. I am probably going to do the intersection between streams, because that is just another intersection done. Might redo this train line as well to just go off here instead. Yeah, some adjustments are going to be made at least, but yeah, we need to connect this up to the highway network here. It will be done. But for now, I think this is it then. I think this is a good place to be. It's a good end to the episode, and we've done quite a few things today. I'm gonna take some screenshots before we finish up. I'm really enjoying this area now. It's looking nice. Let's just see here. Let's see if we can take a picture here. This is not too nice, but we can try. So we'll do some planning. So I think we're going to call it there. Thanks to everyone who's been joining today. Hi, MSIL. I didn't see you in the chat there. Yeah, I am so sorry. I am just about to end the stream, actually. I didn't see you in the chat, but you got a work call, of course. Yeah, I had a good day and a good stream, and I hope you had a good day too. Please don't say sorry. No, of course not. But yeah, that's just how we talk here in Scandinavian. You know, we are sorry for everything. But yeah, I hope you had a good day too, and I hope to see you in the next stream. I'm probably gonna come back next Tuesday, because I'm actually very well, my schedule is very full this week, so unfortunately I can't stream more this week, I think. But yeah, I'll see you for sure in the next stream then. And I'll probably drop by Shadow stream as well. So it was nice of you to pop in, and we're calling it the stream there. So I'll see you guys later. Have a good evening. Goodbye.